town, the friend that I was staying with. And so they lost power for just a short amount of time and got a little bit of flooding in their yard.
Wow.
But the bulk of the damage was really southwest of town.
Right.
So, it wasn't too bad.
All right. Good. Well, it'll take a little bit for people to start coming on. Welcome, everybody. We are at the... Wow. What's going on with that? Facebook's in and out. Okay. Yeah. Hey there, GGB.
Looking at himself.
No, I'm looking at you.
Oh, fuck.
That was you. That's all you. Did you just flip off the fans?
Yeah.
They love it. They love it. Go
Are
ahead.
people piling on?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Killer
Misty.
bee.
Hey, Lynn. Right?
Well, got a
Okay.
few people piling on.
Okay,
Killer
yeah.
Bee Nation.
All the friends. Ramona. Yeah.
Yeah.
Deborah.
MedTech on. MedTech's going to be here. We'll hopefully bring MedTech up to introduce you to her. She's a big fan, old friend now.
Emerald. Hey,
She
Neil.
used to work for NASA.
Oh, wow.
And knew John Glenn and Alan Shepard and all that, drew blood from him and all that.
So the connection to for Facebook is really poor for whatever reason,
Destitute of
I think we might
Really poor.
end it and go over to TikTok.
Damn.
Just a thought. It just keeps saying connection slow. YouTube seems
it's
to
me.
be good. Oh, it's you.
Clarification.
It's a slow connection.
Yeah.
A lot of trust building.
Let's see. We watched the suits, so I get to put all the patches back on. Let's see. This one, of course, says maybe swearing will help. And then we have the Blue Water Cafe up on in Grand Marais on the North Shore of Lake Superior. Mel and Dan, love you guys. Thank you so much. They buy us new bee suits. And then, of course, after this, we're going for tacos. Okay.
Are we?
No, God. This is sunny zone.
There you are with the future
Only on
faking.
Thursday, because
Always
we
with the
don't
future
understand
faking.
alliteration.
Only on Thursday.
Yeah.
Where?
Taco Thursday. And Tuesdays.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
I am still wearing the pissy bee. Absolutely.
Yep. Stupid man.
There you are.
That was Rachel, by the way. I'm going to introduce you in a minute, everyone. We'll end up with a lot of people on watching this. We're at the Sunsites library.
We only have 2 on Facebook unless our counter's
Remember that
broken.
shit. This is not a DIY channel, you dumb shit.
I think we're going to switch over.
Switch over. Don't do it, Coach. Don't. Oh,
Do you
you
want-
mean the Facebook. Oh, there's my call sign got all smudged up. KB7,
Yeah.
KBG, that's Killer B7, Killer B guy.
All right, Facebook, I don't know why the connection's slow. We're going to switch over to TikTok. You can catch us on YouTube if you like.
Go to YouTube. YouTube's
Go to
better
YouTube.
Anyway. Hosh is going to give a little tutorial. Oh, here we go. Shenanigans coordinator. You guys already knew that. I washed the bee suits. That's why all the patches are off. Okay, all right. I mean, I was sticking to myself for God's sake. Oh my God, it was. Well, you guys have been with us the last years, and every time you're going to start about, and I got to, soak the suits on the suit soaker.
Are you sure someone hadn't put you in a straitjacket?
Oh, there is
Wow.
that. Yes.
Wow.
Whenever people say, is there anything else I
Wow.
can get you?
Yeah.
I always say straight jacket therapy would
We're
be
one step away in these.
one step away.
One step
Oh,
away.
looks like bees over there.
Yeah. We're
Now,
almost
this one,
we're
as you
almost
guys
there.
know, This one we actually had to earn, right? That is the Boeing, NASA. Yeah. Up on the playa up here, they have the Lancing. I'll introduce you in a minute. Calm the hell down. Jeez, oh Friday. Anyway, they had a infestation over and over and over of killer bees up on the playa before the rains came when they were going to supposedly bring the Starliner back.
Yeah.
We got to go get important. Never thought we'd be so damned important. Isn't that right, Killer Bee Nation? And we couldn't film it for general, of course, public. But I asked NASA and Boeing, the honchos that were there at the site, because if they had to land, it's emergency landing instead of white sands. And I said, well, do you want us to do a tutorial on site here with us? And like, you can do that? I said, we do this every day, for God's sake. And so we did. So they're using it in NASA, DOD, and Boeing for class for educational. Because these bees ain't going away. Right, Killer Bee Nation? Right. Okay, I'm going to put that. I don't know why.
They're not going away.
They're not. No, they're not. Neither are we. So there, no matter how hard you try. Killer Bee Nation, for those of you just joining us, I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. We have Hosh on camera action, just generally looking good. Say good morning, Hosh.
Oh, okay. Good morning, Hosh.
Thank you. Been reading the manual again. I want to introduce you to Rachel. Rachel, introduce yourself.
I am Rachel St. Clair. I am the president of the board for the Friends of the Sunsites Community Library. And I called Reed just a couple days ago when we unfortunately discovered a little nest in our backyard.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like a disaster actually, Killer Bee Nation. Hosh has to do a little tutorial. We're in a library. He's going to do a little tutorial that I want you guys to watch with the 360, okay? Because it's awesome if you know how to work your viewing on the 360. You want to do that, Hosh? You
Sure.
Want to go ahead and do the tutorial? And,
Yeah.
And we'll, now, this is a library, Hosh.
Yes.
Okay, this is a library.
Sorry.
Hosh?
I should clean your books.
Hosh, yes.
Not DVDs.
Hosh, it's a library, be quiet. You want to sit down in the chair and give a little tutorial?
It's Hosh and Reed, and you're gonna have another Killer Bee adventure. We're in the library, okay? So we gotta. Now you're watching us on the.
Okay, a little louder than that for crying
You're
out
watching
loud.
us on the 360, on the Insta360. We're capturing on the Insta360, and that means we're capturing in all directions simultaneously. Not just the four directions, north, south, east, west, but also above and below. And if you close your eyes, within. Now,
Good, that was good.
so,
That was good.
So here's the thing, if you've never watched a 360 video before, if you're on your phone, use your fingers to scroll left, right, up, down. You get to choose what you're going to look at. You get to choose what you're going to look at. If you're on your desktop or your laptop, you can use your cursor to do the same. Move the screen all around and look at whatever you want. Now, if you've got a VR headset, pop that puppy on and buckle up. It's Killer Bee time. Now, we also upload all our videos in 4K. So if your screen's blurry, blotchy, or otherwise pixelated, go to the gearbox in the corner of your screen and opt for a higher quality resolution. All right, without further ado, here's Reed Booth, the Killer Bee guy.
Hi, Killer Bee Nation. Anyway, you already know me, for God's sake. Let's go back up and talk to Rachel, because we can. So we're up here again in Sunsites, which is in beautiful Cochise County, and I'm talking seriously the Wild West, right?
Yeah.
We're in the Wild West. Rachel was informing me a minute ago that this is the only library in the county where the building was actually made for it, was not repurposed.
It was not repurposed. We did not become part of the district until after the facility was built, but back in the 70s, kind of a board had gotten together and created a library, and it was originally housed down in one of the buildings by the fire station.
Oh, yeah.
So where the staff quarters are now, and then they solicited donations for this building, and it was built as a library.
Oh, that's awesome. My God. Can everybody hear us okay? We're in a library. Anything above a whisper, right? Anyway. Well, as you guys know, it's been one hell of a year with these damn bees. I mean, it's been 7-8 months of just constant, endless. One thing we've been seeing that's really strange as far as honeybee behavior goes, which, as you know, honeybees are invasive to the Western Hemisphere. They don't belong here. Boy, is that hard to get people to listen to. Holy shit. And we need them to live. But no, we don't, for God's sake. Did you know that honeybees are classified as livestock
No.
by the Department of Ag? Yep.
Interesting.
Federally. Yep. Because they don't belong here. They're invasive. And if you've got 1,000 acres of watermelons, you need honeybees to pollinate them. They're horrible on our native environment. They compete with, they will drive off or kill native pollinators on flowers. Yeah, and they will actually stunt the growth of native plants. Yeah, Hosh has got a whole bunch of cool information about that locked away in his brain. Anyway, so we're here. Rachel gave a call, and we scheduled it for today. At this point in time, we don't have anything else going on. Doesn't mean anything if you don't know. We're very near the stronghold and beautiful part of the country here. Cochise County is the Wild West. On the south, we're bordered by Old Mexico. On the east, by New Mexico, and by Arizona, everywhere else. And everything is killer bees here, and basically south of the Mason-Dixon line, basically. Although they are north now. there was a huge attack in San Diego, like yesterday or something. And
Yeah.
Uncle Florida Bob sent us, and Kelly sent us the article on that. We reposted it on the Killer Bee Guy Facebook page. Oh my God, this is why this is not a DIY channel, all right? Put down the bee suit and step away from the beehive. This bee guy, in theory, went to a park to remove a hive that they had at this park in San Diego. Didn't know what he was doing or was trying to save them. I don't know. Anyway, they lit up and almost killed a few people. And he's going to be the topic of a lawsuit here. Yeah, the honeymoon's over, guys. The honeymoon's over. So we went from invasive species with European honeybees to deadly invasive species with Africanized. Because before 1872, there were no honeybees in the state of Arizona ever. Ever. It's a fascinating study, you know. And especially, I mean, it really came to our attention since before, when we had European honeybees. They were nice and fuzzy and Winnie the Pooh, and they gave us honey and didn't try to kill us. My, how things have changed. So when they started to wanting to kill us,
Oh, have you met us?
yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
We don't have AI, we have BI. Oh my God. So all of a sudden, when it affects us directly, we started paying more attention to not only them wanting to kill us and our animals and the livestock, but what they do to native environment, which is horrific. It's worse than buffalo grass.
Yeah,
Actually.
from a conservationist perspective,
Yeah. It's
they're
worse
really
than
bad
buffalo
news.
grass.
So when we go up into the Huachucas and the Chiricahuas and we see honeybees flying around, not good.
No.
Because they're threatening, or they're an existential threat to the native pollinators that
yeah.
live up there.
Yeah, according to Dr. Steve Thanis, a friend of mine up in Tucson, he's a doctor of entomology, actually, and specializes in bees. There are no bumblebees in Tucson anymore because of Africanized honeybees. What in the hell? They've been here for eons, you know? And so anyway, I'm glad you called to get rid of these things, because not only the threat to that, we're at the damn public library, all right? And they're just one thing that we have going for us is they're in the back. Thank God.
No windows, no entrances.
Oh my gosh, thank God, because they're gonna light up enough. I already called the fire department and invited them down just for a little to watch, because they will do that if they have a minute, you know? And right as I was talking to them, they got a call. Medical. Yeah, so anyway, they might show up later, I hope so. We've got police tape up across the entrance, because of course, as soon as we showed up, so did a bunch of people. It's just us. Now it's the library. Okay, never mind. Anyway.
I think you're popular.
Yeah, oh, see, yeah, I thought it was rich and famous. What the hell's wrong with this pitch? Anyway.
Now, if somebody stumbles across a killer beehive, what should they do?
Well, stop, drop, and roll. You know, no, that's another emergency.
Don't do it. Don't
Yeah.
stop, drop, and
No,
roll.
don't do it. Actually, get away. And it's not just if you happen to see them coming and going from a crack or a hole, which is really, it's an illusion, because it looks like there's only a few dozen. That's the airport, not the city. That's the loading dock where they're going in. Average hive has 100,000 of the damn things in it now. And we've seen them come out of a hole like that at 1,000 per second. Our worst removal this year, and even my worst in the 30 years I've been doing this, was up at the Dragoon Baptist Church this summer. You want to see a class 6? You look up Dragoon Baptist bees, just up the road here. There was some language improvements on my part, but people ask me, what happens when you get stung? I get fluent. That's for sure.
Is that like the Fujita scale? Is that the Vegeta scale?
Oh, she's great.
Today
Oh,
you're
yeah.
coming with us on all
Yeah,
jobs.
awesome.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, you just got yourself a new job. So anyway, no, so if you see bees, now not only that, of course, back away and call a professional. Do not call a beekeeper. Why are you going to perpetuate an invasive species? Invasive species have never benefited the native environment they've invaded, ever. Okay, and especially with these things. Call an exterminator, all right, and have them get out. What we get into a lot is people out hiking, and or even in their backyards, and a bee bounces off of them, or a few bees bounce off of them. Everybody thinks it's a warning shot. No, it's a missed shot. These bees ain't that nice. They don't want to warn you. They want to kill you. They all turn into white blood cells when the attack pheromone is released. That's the best analogy I can come up with. They literally have no brains. They turn into white blood cells. and they will sacrifice themselves gladly and happily. Does anybody else got any questions for us or for Rachel while we're sitting here before we go to war?
I'm not seeing any other questions yet.
Well, fine.
Yeah,
I don't know why we're so good looking. Don't even ask again. You ask all the time.
they do.
I don't know.
It's the
why
most
they-
common question we get.
Most common.
I think it's all the bee pheromone.
Well,
Okay. Well, we got enough.
that could
I
make
mean, I
some
got
trouble.
stung there yesterday.
Don't tell anybody that secret.
No. People
What
die
should you
in
do?
record
What should you
numbers.
do if you encounter a killer beehive?
Okay, everyone, yeah, well, it's not Botox. It's not Botox, it's Botox. So don't try this at home. God, don't do anything we do at home, for God's sake. You might get arrested for it. Anyway, so you want to take your vehicle around back and watch with your
Sure.
windows up?
Yeah.
Or you can watch us on YouTube.
Or
All
both?
right, yeah.
Both.
Or both.
Wow.
Both.
Wow.
Both.
Wow.
Both. We're cheering Rachel on here.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I do tell people that we do removals for all over the county, although we go as far as Yuma for like Homeland Security and shit, right?
Okay.
Nogales. In fact, we were in Nogales rescuing Homeland Security on camera towers from bees when we got the call from Deputy Daniel Romero at the high school in Elfrida, where 21 students got attacked. Damn, what a nightmare. 21. One little girl in the hospital, he was like, what do I do? And so nobody
That
got...
is my alma mater.
No
And-
shit.
And obviously, we are not dumb enough to antagonize those bees.
Okay,
It
so
was
the kids were
completely
throwing...
unprovoked.
Yeah, No, it was not.
Uh,
Kids throwing rocks.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, there's not enough chlorine in the gene pool, my dear. And the lifeguard quit a long time ago.
And I don't think he's coming back.
The lifeguard ran screaming off into the distance. Yes, exactly. Gene pool lifeguard. There's an opening. Oh my God, is there an opening? Anyway, so
It's
we're.
changed a lot since I was there.
True. Actually, true. Yeah, it was nicer actually. I would think.
Well, they got the new gym after I left.
The new gym. Oh, that's true. That's
Oh.
a huge thing.
And that was the beginning.
That
Of
was
the
nice.
end.
Yes.
Started with a new gym, ended with throwing rocks at killer
Ended
bees.
up
In
throwing
fact-
rocks at
In fact, my senior year, we did our homecoming bonfire was after they cleared that spot.
Wow.
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
Oh, what fun.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Holy cow.
Lots of history no one cares about.
Oh,
Congratulations.
no,
Mom.
you would be amazed. We have someone, we call them Killer Bee Nation, they're our family, and, I mean, they're so damn good to us. Oh my God, who is on, is Kiki on, or Med?
Name
Name
somebody.
it, just name anybody.
They're all
Yeah,
on.
Santa Claus.
I haven't seen Kiki yet. I hope she's on.
Yeah, Kiki, yeah.
But
Kiki has serious
whole
health
gang.
issues, and she, her birthday was what, last June? And they didn't know she'd make it till then, and we're keeping her alive with our bad sense of humor. We love you, all right? She got out of hospice and went home again.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, it's just awesome. Don, is Don on?
haven't seen Don.
Don
Have
Shaw
not seen Don.
from Pennsylvania. He is such a goof. He drove all the way out here from Pennsylvania, straight through. He used to be a truck driver.
Yeah.
After doing chemo and having radiation, drove out, got in a bee suit with us. Almost didn't live, not from the bees or anything, just heat, it's just exhaustion and whatnot, and then drove all the way back. We love you, Don Shaw, you goof. Oh my God. Uncle Florida Bob sent us that, he survived the hurricane. He's right in Alligator Alley, actually, serves that one. So a lot of things going on. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Those of you just joining us, I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. We have Rachel Sinclair here, and of course, the Hostmaster back there. You can't see him yet, but you're gonna see too much of it, trust me. Anyway, we're going to go around back and raise hell with them. We have no idea what to expect.
I brought my decolored truck.
No, oh yes, and wait till you see your truck.
I saw that.
It's
Magical.
awesome. It is,
You look like part of the fleet.
oh God,
I'm auditioning left and right today.
Are you? Okay.
Came prepared. We love that. We absolutely love that. All right, Killer Bee Nation, we love you guys. Let's go save the day. Theme music. Here they come, and the day they do.
Huh?
So, if you, when you get in the truck, don't roll the window down, and I think it'll be amazing. Although we don't never know what to expect, of course. I mean, every Rottweiler doesn't behave the same.
That's
And wait, every
And they
Chihuahua.
all slobber.
Yeah, and every Chihuahua does though, so I take it back. Okay, bad analogy. No, anyway.
You know they issue those at the border.
issued.
What's
what?
that?
Chihuahuas.
Ah.
Oh, that's hilarious. You know we call these bees when they're this close to the border? Bee legals.
But
I've never said that before.
Yeah.
No, really.
Half the people don't laugh at that joke, and half of them love it.
Well, the half
Guess
on the
you're-
south side of the border don't. The half on the north. I just made that up. That's funny, damn it. All right, let's go. Not have any fun at all.
Oh boy.
All right, you're gonna walk around back, Coach?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive the truck back. I guess going down there and driving it back is the
Yeah.
way to go. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna take them back and set them outside the hive.
Back to old Virginia.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See you in a minute.
All right, gang. Well,
Stay a clever distance behind you.
yes. Yeah. Everybody, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Killer bees. They're not letting up, gang. They're not letting up. And if you get a chance, look up the attack in San Diego from yesterday. Oh my God. Poor woman hospitalized, over 100 stings. And man, I mean, just brutal. Just brutal. And the sad thing was that there was a beekeeper that was called in to take care of it. And he turned his back and ran. Really, really bad. So what do we say, guys? Don't call a beekeeper. Don't call a beekeeper. Beekeepers are definitely, for the most part, and there are the exceptions, there's some intelligent beaks that watch our stuff and are paying attention. For the most part, beaks don't know how to handle these things. Not in a good way. Now, you know, this guy that turned tail and ran and left this poor old woman to get stung up, you know, here's the thing. They want to relocate. And they worship these damn things. And they think they can't kill them. Now, if it was Reed and I there, you better believe we'd be out there with the pesticide and the glue, knocking them down left and right. And that's what you got to do. Human life is precious. And an invasive species, not so much. Not so much. We don't need these bees. We need our native bees. We need our native pollinators. Boy, look at the size of this thing. We're in for it, guys. We are in for it. There you go.
I saw one on the truck already.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stick it there. You should see the mouth of that thing.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Now, once again, gang, the behavior at any given moment is not the indicator of whether they're Africanized. It's the genetics. Now, you can see they're buzzing on the 360. They're getting irritated. Wow, look at them all in there. The behavior is not indicative. Yeah, they are getting excited. You're right. Keep watching. This is going to take a minute to close, so they're going to get pissy in the process. We've got the red danger tape up all over the place. The neighbors have been warned. The library's closed. Yeah, man. We're going to get them. We don't need to relocate these honeybees. Honeybees, in general, are invasive to the Americas. These are killer bees. They're Africanized honeybees.
I'm a little worried about this house.
Yeah? Did they warn the neighbors?
I don't know if it's vacant or not.
Right. I don't see anybody over there. But they're definitely starting to get riled up.
Yeah, it's vacant.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they?
Oh, yeah. What's the vibe?
I gotta get my big blues on.
Okay, they're there on the side of the truck.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh yeah. yeah, I can hear them.
Yeah, it's gonna get loud. You know, I'll tell you, we're getting a lot less blowback on any of these jobs with the 360 because I think people are starting to see that we're being transparent. This is not a shtick. This is not a con. We're not playing any kind of weird shell game here. This is the real deal. MedTech can attest to that. It is what it is. And the sooner that people wake up from the honeybee dream and start getting what's going on here, the better off we'll all be, and we can avoid incidents like what happened in San Diego yesterday.
Holy shit.
Right?
Good God.
Yes.
That's like the maw to hell.
Yes, yes.
Oh my God.
Now, we don't know if they've got back doors. Often they do on
Holy
these
shit.
trees.
I gotta get the flashlight.
Yeah.
Jesus. Wow. Oh, and they're mean.
Thanks for following. Please share, like, subscribe, join, follow, all that stuff. We've got to share this weird little piece of whatever it is with the world.
Oh my
Look at
God.
them. Look at them.
Yep.
Do you see them all
Yeah,
in there? My
get
goodness.
the clan looking
Yeah, I
in
wanna
there.
get
Look at that shit.
Look at that.
Look at that
Wow.
shit. Move the cameras over so
Yep,
everybody can
I
see
will.
it.
I will.
Look at that, Killer Bee
Just wanna
Nation.
stay a minute.
Full on Africanized hive in a root burl of a tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick the 360 down.
Oh
in there.
God, yeah, we have to.
We have to.
It's in the manual, damn it.
It is. It is.
That is, oh my God. Now the fun thing about this 360 is you're gonna have nightmares for the rest of your life.
That's the fun part.
Can you put it down any further?
Well, I don't want to schmuck it up. And
Oh, that's
Look
true.
at
If
'em,
you get
look
it
at
into
'em.
the comb.
Look
All
at
right,
'em.
so they are lighting and they are attacking. All right. So we just want to show everyone we've got everything roped off, and this is what they do. This could be easily a class 5, maybe more, but now because we're in the library area and we're actually going to put a kibosh on them. Right, this is what they do, everybody. They're evil little bastards. So, to prevent more of them from coming out, I'm going to use a residual that'll go down into the hive and kill the hive. Now, we've got enough to deal with here, and what we have to watch for is, my God, these guys are vicious.
now that's some good stuff. That's a residual foam. It's called defoam. Look
So
at
this
this.
is going to, all of them, none
Man, I
can
love
come out.
that stuff.
No, we have to look for other holes.
I love that
We have to look
stuff.
for other holes.
So good.
So
Such
you go ahead and do that. I'm going to start knocking these down with the spray adhesive. So what I'm using now is, of course, the non-toxic spray adhesive. Hosh is going to go around and look for other holes wherever they may be.
Yep.
Totally a vicious hive, you guys. Class from 1 to 5, 6. How could they get any worse? Well, they are.
So they're down in the root ball, and we have to make sure we don't have other doors, back doors, side
Up,
doors.
down, anywhere in
Yeah,
the
I'm
tree.
looking.
I'm hoping that was the only hole, right?
I think it might have been.
I hope so.
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
We only have about, we have less than 5% of the hive out. Can you imagine if we would have left the entire hive out? Or if someone would have been here weed whacking?
Right?
Could you shake the shit out of that,
bet.
please? Thank you. I'm going to get
Oh.
everybody looking at this
Well,
back here a little bit. What?
I'm gonna dump some more foam in there.
Asked to continue here. Welcome to
Oh,
Visual.
just disregard that.
Oh, okay.
The bees did it.
Yeah, man, they are on your net hard.
Yeah, they're bad news. Class 5, another class 5, guys. Here, I'm gonna dump some more foam in there.
Okay, yep, very good. So that is a that foam, that's good. That's good. Let her swell up. Because that will dry down to pretty much nothing. It has a delta methrin in it. And so what it's doing is preventing the rest of the bees from coming out. We can kill most of these bees that are here right now. And
Wow,
we're
look at them piling on.
piling onto the foam
Yeah.
even. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to get another can of the spray adhesive. Well, we have all these layered approaches to how we battle with these little bastards. And one of them, as you guys know, is this trick that I came up with years ago. And that is, I realized for spraying around in the air, you can't spray a pesticide everywhere all over the place. You might want to wipe the front of that off. That'll be your nozzle.
Oh, thank you.
Wipe your nozzle off, folks. Anyway, so if we spray this, it's a non-toxic spray adhesive. It's craft adhesive. Do not try this at home. All right,
do
this
it.
is not a DIY channel, you guys.
at all.
Informational only, educational, informational, and just fun as hell. So do not try this at home. You're going to hear it get real quiet now since they only had one hole coming out of that tree. But this, we wanted to show you how, in a public situation like this, if they lit up, they could kill so many people. And they're kind of sticking to us right now because our suits are soaked with venom. As I've told you guys know this. When they are attacking us, like even now I can smell the venom. They drip venom on us. They get so damn mad they drip venom on us. And the venom contains the pheromone that is the attack pheromone. It's in the venom. So that's why they're focusing on us. That's the point. We don't want them flying out there and focusing. If I was to walk around this building right now, they would follow me. Well, that ain't going to happen. All right, also, when you get stung, you cannot wash that pheromone off your skin. It's subcutaneous. It goes into your bloodstream. So for up to a week, depending on your metabolism, you're marked. That's correct. So you don't want to get stung for all the obvious reasons, plus that shit, okay? So anyway, Africanized bees, they're all over the country, and so it's already gotten a little bit quieter. We're going to knock down some more. Of course, as you know, what we fear is a neighboring hive. After we get these aggressive ones knocked down, then if we get wave after wave of other aggressive ones, then there's another hive in the neighborhood. And the attack pheromone is the same. Even though every hive is an enemy of every other hive. The only reason they'd ever visit each other is steal honey. They're total Vikings.
Did you hear the tone change?
Yeah, it went down.
Yep.
It's down to about a 3.
Yep.
It went from a 5 to a 3 because we are knocking down all of these out of the air. Do not try this at home. All right. Anyway, so we're knocking down these aggressive ones, and they're hitting the ground, and they're crawling around on the ground. The ants will get them. Their wings are stuck together. Awesome. Made me feel like a genius, which don't take much. So it's getting even quieter, Hosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing. So we knocked down. This is really indicative of the single hole in there also. Now what we're going to do is put a straw on the defoam and stick it down in further to coat that entire area
Right.
because it coats
Right.
the area with a residual
Right.
so that any bees aren't born. See, every day in a hive with an Africanized hive, because European honeybees would not, even though it's hot out right now, would not be laying eggs this time of year. You've seen it in our videos almost all of them. There's a larvae everywhere, brood comb everywhere. Now it's going to be, Rachel was telling me, it's going to be a record today, 100 degrees here in Sunsites. I mean, the middle of October, and we had northern lights down in Bisbee.
Right.
Northern lights, Aurora, host showed them. You texted me. How'd they look at your place?
Purple.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, the whole sky was purple.
The whole northern sky. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, my ranch is a little bit down behind the mountain, and so I saw, the glow. I saw the purple, and I grew up in northern Wisconsin, so we used to go out as kids and lay down in 30 below in the snow and watch the holy shit show,
Check this out.
What do you got?
So we've got a hole here.
Yep.
Nobody's coming out.
Okay, well, take that. I'm going to take
Yep.
that. Here you go. I'm going to take that flashlight and point it down there.
Okay, good.
Show everybody what the hell's
Good,
going
good,
on.
good. Hey, gang,
What
all
a
right.
deal, Killer Bee Nation.
Well-
What a educational day. Look at that down in there. I'm going to stick this. No, now we can.
Okay, careful with that. Yeah.
That ought to cause some horror stories. Hope I didn't mess it up.
No, I don't think you did. I mean, it's got spray foam,
Got
or it's
some
got the
spray
adhesive on it.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Oh boy, look at them all in there. And there's comb I
There's
can see.
100,000 bees in there, guys. Can you see
Wow,
comb?
look at all the dead ones.
Yay!
Mass grave. We love it.
Yeah.
We love
that's
it.
great. All right, so now what we're going to do is take.
We have to keep the library safe.
Yeah.
People have to get educated. They need to read some books.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna dump this in.
Oh, you got stuff. Yeah, sometimes stick it down in there as far as you can. Hosh is putting another coating of that on. Now, did you see how that foam dissipated? Well, that's what it's supposed to do. Leaves a deltamethrin coating wherever it has been, and the deltamethrin is a residual so that any bees that crawl across it
Yeah.
will die.
It's a really amazing product.
Oh, we love it. We love it. What a miracle.
Absolutely love it.
Anything with 6 legs and an exoskeleton is screwed. But it's safe enough to use in schools, nursing homes, etc. So there.
So there,
Yeah, so there.
in case you
There'll
didn't know.
Be a testing point. So there. Anyway. Yeah, no, this is so this is really classic, actually, textbook, as they lit up and now they're calmed down a lot. We will get back on with the spray adhesive, of course.
Right, right, yeah, we
got
got
it.
it.
I'm shaking up a can of expanding foam in our stuff so that we can coat that, fill it up and close the door. You guys know that's the final hurrah.
Right, right. And the thing is, really, as a broad general, I mean, we have a lot of different cans of whoop ass here is what it comes down to. We've got the
A lot of different cans of what, Hosh?
can of whoop ass, and this can of whoop ass, and this defoam is one of our favorite cans of whoop ass.
Whoop ass.
Yeah, it's Ocean Reed, and there are many cans of
Whoop ass. Oh my God. That's not even the other channel.
We're unleashing cans
That's
of
actually
whoop
this
ass.
channel is what it is. Now the 360, which is only available on YouTube, you guys, is going to be really awesome on this. Anytime that we can stick do a little proctological exam with the 360 camera and a thing like, oh my God, the beehole, we literally put it in. Yeah, we literally. You'll see it. You'll see it on the 360. This is not the DIY channel, and also our videos are not suitable for any viewers. We swear like sailors in bee suits most of the time, so calm down. So there. Anyway, so this is textbook going really well. I mean, for us, it's textbook. For anybody else, it would be deadly. But it's going to be 100 degrees here today. What in the hell is going on? It's not supposed to be this warm. Of course, it's supposed to be like, I don't know, 75 or 80, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh well, in Northern Lights.
Record heat.
Yeah, record heat.
Northern Lights.
Yeah, it's supposed to be on again tonight. The lights go.
Record cans of whoop ass.
Nice. I mean, we're right by the Mexican border down here. We're Bisbee is from my ranch is about 10 miles north. And in the Mule Mountains, Northern Lights, I'm just totally blown away. It's really an exciting time to live.
Well, Mel just commented on there. Up in the UP, of course, they were out.
Oh my God, Mel and Dan
I
must have
can't
had
imagine, yeah.
up on the North Shore of Lake Superior.
Right?
Woo-hoo. No, Mel and Dan, we're not coming to visit. I'm sorry. We'll look at your pictures. Love
Yeah,
you.
send us pictures.
They got your bee suit, in fact, I think that's it.
Oh,
and-
my goodness.
and-
No, I don't think it is. I haven't broken it out.
We've been letting people operate in big equipment where, well, Mel and Dan are sending me another bee suit because mine is a little sensitive.
Oh, yeah. Well, they do.
Thank you, we love you.
We go through about one suit each season.
Yeah,
That's been-
if we're smart.
Yeah.
It is like an old bathrobe, though. You kind of get used to it, you know.
I mean, I wear mine at home all the time.
I know he does. That was a TMI moment. That's the other channel. Anyway. So you see how this is calming down. They're still attacking the 360 camera. Now, the reason that they attack our cameras seriously, which makes for great footage, I got to admit, is they sting the camera cases because they're hard rubber, but they're soft enough so the stingers can go in. And so the cases, along with our bee suits, really smell like holy shit, like the enemy. So they attack the cameras with awesome. I couldn't ask for it. It's just making a film. You know?
Oh, God. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Anyway, this is working really well. I'm very happy about this, how this is working out, and we're actually winding it down. Because all we got to do now, after that foam settles down, is fill it up with expanding foam.
Yeah, I don't think it needs any more pesticide.
No, it doesn't. No, we're done with the pest control action of it. And this is really wonderful feeling.
But again, did you hear him rev up again?
Yep. And
You know what I call that?
Neighboring hive. Because they're kind of back up to a 3.5 or 4 now.
Right. On YouTube yesterday, you guys will know we didn't live stream any of our jobs yesterday, but
We were busy as hell.
we did a job, and I grabbed the camera in the middle of the action and shot that short
Oh, right,
bee
the bee
wars.
war.
We're having it a lot where we finish up a job, nuke and seal, the aggression level starts to go down just because there's fewer bees. Maybe they
Came out
start
of that
to
hive, yeah.
maybe they start to ball up, and then it revs up again. And I've got bees wrestling around on the ground, whizzing by me, rev up. Why? Because the attack pheromone is the same. It's universal in all the beehives. The attack pheromone's the same. So yeah, I grabbed that camera.
This abandoned house over here.
Of course, yeah. So all that to say, hey gang, don't quarter honeybees wherever you are in the lower 40 state. Yeah.
No matter where you are.
Yeah. Okay. I guess probably wait until this dissipates even more, right?
Yeah. But I think that we're, you know, we're pretty close here.
Okay, you want to free up our hands?
Yeah.
You want to
let's
call
go
it?
Free up our hands. So we love you, Killer Bee Nation. Let's go over and wave at Rachel through the window.
Okay.
Still on?
Yeah.
Good. Let's go wave at Rachel through the window and say goodbye, because then we can wrap up and finish this off. Don't roll your window down. I hope you're watching. There's Rachel. Say goodbye, Rachel.
All right, Rachel,
Yay.
the librarian president.
We love you.
All right.
Awesomeness.
Thanks.
Are you watching on YouTube? Oh,
Nice.
awesome. Thank you for calling us. I'm yelling at her like she can't hear me. For Christ's sake. Thank you for calling me.
Nice. All right.
All right. We love you, Killer Bee Nation. This is a done deal. If there's a neighboring hive, you know, somebody asked us, could you ever go looking for it? It might have been Medtech, actually. And of course, yeah, where are you going to look is the problem. And
Right. Right.
You know, we go bee hunting.
Well, we can't trespass on somebody else's property.
Oh, which, you know, we have a fire truck, so we can put it all.
I mean, but, you know, in terms of occupied residences, you can't just...
never. No, we
Yeah.
don't like gunshots and dogs.
No.
We never. You know, love dogs and stuff. All right, Killer Bee Nation, we love you guys. Go to killerbeeguy.com, get some honey. Do it now. Okay, do it again.
Do it.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Go.
Anyway. Oh, do you have anything to say about library things?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, if you're at your local public library, and I highly recommend going there, the internet doesn't have everything on it. Yeah, so visit your public library, and out back you notice honeybees coming and going out of a stumpy tree. Call an exterminator. Don't call a beekeeper. We don't need to relocate honeybees in the Americas. Honeybees are invasive. They're destructive to local ecosystems. You got to get rid of them. Call an exterminator. Don't call a cowardly beekeeper that's going to show up at the cowardly beekeeper, which you can pick up and read at your local library. The cowardly beekeeper turns tail and runs.
Oh, like San Diego.
Like in San Diego,
I see where you're
when the
going.
bees are blowing up and stinging up grandma. She's laying on the ground and the beekeeper is heading for the hills.
Yep.
Can you imagine that? Why?
Look it up.
Look it up. San Diego. Just look up San Diego bee attack grandma or something like that. This poor woman on the ground, and she was rescued by a doctor.
That's right, it was that stung 100 times.
The good doctor
Bless
ran
your socks,
in.
doctor.
Bless your socks, doctor. The good doctor ran in
Saved her life.
and saved her life. Picked her up, saved her life. He himself took 100 stings, while the cowardly beekeeper in full veil and regalia was seen running away. Why? Because he doesn't want to kill the bees. He's addicted to this relocation religion. Bad news. Science. Science. We love science. And science says this is an invasive species. Science says these bees inbreed our native plants. Science says that 500 stings equals a rattlesnake bite. On and on. Science says many things about these bees, and number one is we need to exterminate feral honeybee hives, not relocate them. All right, gang, we'll see you on the next job. Stay safe. Don't be a cowardly beekeeper. And I think that's all I've got. Let's save America's native bees. Let's save America's native plants. Let's save America's native pollinators. These species are precious and they matter. All right, later on, everybody.
Love you guys. We will catch you, I don't know, in 20 minutes. We're actually going to go back to TJ's and look at the shed and make sure that's
Oh,
okay.
good. Can't wait.
Yeah. So, you know, we have a neighbor guy. Every time I knock him down,
Oh, of course.
another wave comes in.
No, it's real.
Damn it.
It's
All
real.
right. We love you guys.
All right, I'm gonna have to get my gloves off to turn this off. Yeah. Oh yeah, neighboring hive and record heat.
Oh, the joy.
Thank you all for your support.
Love ya.
Thank you. We love you guys. Can you okay. Well, here we go. Risky business.